homebound.
It is just fascinating here. It's so cool.
After a successful lunar flyby on the Artemis II mission. A decline of movie theaters.
I just like that experience of being in a theater.
Its impact on South Florida residents. More than cuts.
To not have to worry about paying for a haircut, you know what I mean? That's one less stress on them.
Helping students succeed in college. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Patricia Varas.
And I'm Paula Sirignano. Today is Tuesday, April 7th, 2026. To the moon and back. After 6 days in space, Artemis II sets its course back to Earth. The Artemis II is returning home after completing its 7-hour lunar flyby, officially taking humans the furthest they have ever traveled away from Earth.
CNN's Cheryl Hubbard has more.
The Artemis II crew is sending new picturesque images more than 252,000 miles back to Earth, while the crew sets a new record for traveling farther than any human has before.
Houston, integrity, comm check.
That's the sound of the crew coming back online after a 40-minute communication blackout with Mission Control, during a period when they set their eyes on parts of the moon no human has seen before.
It is just fascinating here. It's so cool.
The more I look at the moon, the browner and browner it looks.
The astronauts had roughly 7 hours to look, take notes, and take photos during the flyby, noting details about the moon's soil composition, terrain, and other insights that will be vital to future missions.
There are little islands. There are islands of terrain out there that are completely surrounded by darkness.
Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen asked on behalf of his team to name a relatively recently discovered crater after Commander Reed Wiseman's late wife.
It's a bright spot on the moon, and we would like to call it Carol.
An emotional exchange between the crew after the Artemis II mission surpassed Apollo 13's distance record, just one of the highlights of an eventful day. The day began in the Orion spacecraft with a recording from the late Apollo 13 astronaut Jim Lovell, encouraging the crew to endeavor forward.
Hello, Artemis II. This is Apollo astronaut Jim Lovell. Welcome to my old neighborhood.
I'm Cheryl Hubbard reporting.
Rapper and Migos founding member Offset is recovering in a South Florida hospital this morning after a shooting in Hollywood. A representative for the artist confirms Offset was shot Monday near the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. According to TMZ, the shooting happened in the area surrounding the property, and the rapper is reportedly in a stable condition. Police say the circumstances leading up to the shooting remain under investigation, but confirm 2 people have been detained.
ChatGPT is facing a new lawsuit in connection to last year's FSU mass shooting. Lawyers for one of the victims plan to sue the makers of ChatGPT, claiming the tool gave advice to the alleged gunman on how to carry out the deadly shooting. In a statement, an OpenAI spokesperson insisted that the company alerted the authorities and held the investigation after the incident. Still, the law firm representing the family of Robert Morales wants OpenAI held responsible.
Movie theaters struggle to fill their seats as the streaming services take over and prices keep going up. Caplin News' Diego Benitez has the details.
Movie theaters have lost many of the audience throughout the years, especially after the pandemic, where according to an investigation run by the MMCGE, around 3,000 screens were lost in between 500 and 700 theaters across the U.S. During this time, most of the audience pivoted to streaming services.
Places like Sunset Place, once known for their AMC theater, are now ghost towns due to the decline of moviegoers. FIU student Justin Lieberman expressed his opinion on why going to movie theaters is an experience like no other.
I do love that experience of being an audience member, getting to watch movies on the big screen. For me, it's very, I'd say, sanctimonious. I just like that experience of being in a theater, the lights dimming, just, seeing something on the big screen, especially like if it really is aesthetically beautiful and made to be seen on the big screen in a way that you just can't appreciate from anything else, like a home TV or a phone or anything like that. So
we also spoke with film teacher Joshua Ellis from Miami-Dade College, who shares his perspective on the issue.
It's difficult to speculate. It certainly is easy to get worried about it disappearing because drive-through theaters disappeared very quickly, right? And movie theaters gobbled up lots of different traditional theaters in a matter of decades in the 20s and 30s because people were going less to the theater because they wanted to go to the movies. And so anything is possible. I think that enough films still will drive people to go to have that experience that for now, I think that is still something that people seek out, whether it's a Star Wars, an Avatar, or whatever, these Marvel movies, all those make billions of dollars. People are going to movie theaters.
Going to the movies has been a powerful culture for more than a century. Despite the strong alternative that streaming platforms offers, cinemas remain a gathering place where people can enjoy films without distraction and share their excitement with others. Reporting for Caplin News, I'm Diego Benitez.
College students face a growing number of costs, from food to tuition, and a community college, however, is putting forth an effort to help students save money on both therapy and haircuts. KGTV's Gabe Salazar has the details.
With each clip, a little more confidence. This isn't your average barbershop. It's Fresh Cuts, San Diego City College's on-campus barbershop.
It's powerful because, the young men need it. They want to be well-groomed for interviews and for school and for confidence.
Here, students don't just get lined up, they're lifted up from the lows they may be experiencing, trying to juggle their life outside of being a full-time community college student.
For the students to not have to worry about paying for a haircut, that's one less stress on them. That's definitely a blessing for them.
We all know barbers do more than cut hair. Sometimes they turn into therapists, skipping the small talk because the real talk happens in this chair.
But with their barber, they're willing to get vulnerable. They talk about what's going on with their lives. I'm able to talk about things that's going on in my life, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a two-way therapy,
People have prayed in here, people have cried, gotten really vulnerable inside the mental health meetings. This space is unique for that reason.
And it's completely free of charge for students who need them.
They're at that point in life where a haircut is really expensive, and I'm glad we can help them out there.
Counselors work side by side with students while getting a cut, checking in on classes, goals, and life, all while the clippers hum. The barbershop is part of City College's Basic Needs program, a reminder that student success doesn't stop at the door of the classroom. From clippers to counseling, this is more than a barbershop. It's a safety net in the form of a fresh cut. Gabe Salazar, ABC 10 News.
Some good news coming out of California this morning after an Eagle couple welcomed two of its newest members. Meet Chick 1 and Chick 2. They were born on Easter weekend near Los Angeles. Their nest is live streamed 24/7, and millions across the nation were able to watch the birth the moment it happened. Some people were lucky to see the birds in person.
It was like, oh my gosh, they're so cute! One of the eagles, one of the adults flying overhead over the tree line. They're so cool. It's not every day you get to see a bald eagle.
The eaglets' parents, Jackie and Shadow, laid these eggs in February after losing their first clutch of their year. Caretakers say both chicks are looking great and doing well. The eaglets are not expected to fledge until late June or early July.
The Marlins looking to bounce back after their first home loss of the season.
That's still ahead, and so is this study.
I'm glad they were able to get it finished just in time for opening day.
The new and improved Tropicana field is back in business just in time for opening day. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So, yeah, I know. That's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Bill is a family man. He invests his money wisely and provides a good life for his children. Just one problem. He often opens emails from senders he doesn't know, and his computer is not password protected. One day, Bill checked his bank account and 94% of malware attacks originate from emails. Don't be like Bill. Take your cybersecurity seriously.
After weather delays, the Tampa Bay Rays had their homecoming game back on their home turf. After Hurricane Milton destroyed the Tropicana field almost 2 years ago, fans were welcomed back to watch the Tampa Bay Rays for their home opener of the MLB season.
Yesterday, a sellout crowd of fans attended the Ray Cubs game. The team temporarily moved to another field in Tampa after not playing at their stadium for 560 days, as they underwent a $55 million renovation. The Trop has been the team's home since 1998, so fans were excited to be back home just in time for opening day.
I was a believer because we had to be back here. We didn't want to go back to Steinbrenner. So we want to be back at home. We want to be back at home at the Trop.
I'm glad they were able to get it finished just in time for opening day.
The Rays beat the Chicago Cubs 6-4, and the same teams will play tonight at 6:40 p.m.
It was a slow game for the Miami Marlins as they faced the Cincinnati Reds at Lone Depot Park last night. The first 3 innings saw no action, but things pick up in the fourth with the Reds scoring a single run. Another run from the Reds in the eighth led to a final score of Marlins 0, Reds 2. The Marlins will stay home to face the Reds again tonight at 6:40 p.m. You are watching Newsbreak, and we are coming right back.
See us dream. See us remember. See us protest.
You matter. Your feelings matter. Your identity matters. Everything about who you are matters.
See us fight back. See us rebuild. See us shatter stereotypes. See us inspire. See us united. See us now.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Patricia Varas.
And I'm Palestina. You can get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.